In the past, it was always considered women aren't funny, which is clearly a rubbish. And what's emerged is a large collection of female comedians, or just comedians who happen to be women. And quite often they talk about women's material, right? What's considered to be women's issues, and as a result, they're considered to be funny.
And what is women's material then?
Talking about feminist issues, talking about what it's like, experiences of women in the way that men, when they talk about when they're comics, they talk.
I think how I stand there, I cannot. It's maybe difficult. I think I talk like a woman, but I don't. For me, I have like one egg stock, how do you call it? An egg stock and one ball. I have something very masculine in me and something very feminine, like I think everybody. And in the theaters, in my public, and it's really for real, there were never more women than men. It was always 50-50. And I play and I tell things for people, not for women or for men. And 50% of the people are men, so they laugh about it. Just, I don't, maybe some women, I don't know, maybe I should ask somebody else. Do I talk about only female stuff? No, I had a show about ecology, now it's about tears, yes, it's something female too, but I do things, or I speak, maybe you can translate, trek dingen open die niet, she opens stuff that people often don't want to see, or make people conscious, like now I was talking about my divorce and my family that fell apart, with my 2 kids and my man, but I'm laughing with my grief, not laughing no, it's funny with divorce, no it's not, but I'm laughing with it and I'm crying with it, so I show it like it is, and maybe it's for some people, but in a soft way, but I'm a bit confronting, I guess, not a bit, maybe a big bit, but I'm also very soft, but also hard, but also soft, but both, so it's, I think I don't fit in a box, and that's very difficult for a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
True, we discussed it.
It's a box thinking, it's the being afraid, yeah, it's that.
And I only ask because in the UK a lot of female comedians, they are kind of pushed into that box and they run with it because it's a way to become more popular.
Yes, but I don't want, that's the people say, you should stand, my first show I did like this, because I thought, okay, you know what, I'm a woman, you want to see it? It was about my egg jump, I know it's a wrong word, but my egg that they jumped, how do you call it? Yeah, and I said, take everything, oh sorry, it's not me, it's the egg talking, but I just want, I want to laugh with it, I want to play with it, but I don't want to play a role like, I'm coming like this on a stage, I'm like pseudo-vulnerable, I'm like pseudo-helpless, no, I can be very vulnerable, very real, and very helpless, but real, not like a part they want to see like, oh yes, then you're that little female that fits in that box. And that's why I think it's harder and longer roads, because and that's sexism, but also conservatism. It's all the same, stereotyping. It's a bit that, I guess. And people first, when I was in like these rough clubs and in the most of the manly lineups, they were like, okay, you should. Then people, oh, what is she going to do? But when you are standing there and not trying to be mad, but like just in my own power, they are with me. That's not a problem, the people. The problem is the institutions. They're really like in the other century still. And they really need to be in this century. Hallo, kom erbij, want we zijn al lang aan het babbelen. Iedereen die iets wil zeggen. Voilà, ja, dat is het een beetje. Allee, dat is het een beetje. I can talk days and days and days. But what are you going to do? What are you going to give the world? The world, what is your, I just want to hear it here, loud and hard and loud. What are you giving to the world that the world needs, or what's really beautiful? Or what we need, what women need, what are you going to give? Or what are you giving already?
As a contribution to the world or to the feminist movement?
Both.
Okay, one thing I really like to do is I studied gender as a master's degree, and so when people meet me, they are like, all right, ready, let's go. Yeah, like they're really provocative and usually rather sexist. So instead of getting annoyed because that's what people want and that's the stereotype of the feminazi, which is just stupid, I just question their ideas until they contradict themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's the most useful tool, because if you get people to contradict themselves, they realise that what they're saying has come from nowhere and it's just something that's being repeated by people without them questioning
That's
it.
good.
So my contribution is to get people to question what
To
they
make
think.
them more bewusst, aware. That's what I do also, with in humor, with the comedy, but
Yeah,
that's
I'm not very
important.
funny.
Yeah, I think you are.
Yeah, cheers.
Yeah, but